Hi, my name's Brittany Smith, and today I'm going to breathe life into you. On this channel, we empower and embody our highest expression of self. Let's begin, shall we? In order to create a wonderful future experience, there are going to be times when we need to forgive others, ourselves, and the story that we've created, in order to move forward in a free and healthy way. You may be putting out to the universe all the things you wish to have happen in the future. Perhaps you use affirmations, or vision boarding, or visualization. All of these things need to be accompanied with a list of limiting beliefs that are holding us back. We all need to release the outdated beliefs that no longer serve us, so that we're not carrying that energy forward into the future. The one we will work on today is forgiveness. If you are aware of a victim story that you have that is disadvantaging you, that makes you feel weak and vulnerable, then it is active in your field. This story is creating future experiences that are not in alignment with the version of you that you wish to create, but rather are in alignment with the victim of the story that you hold. Whenever you feel blame or have been mistreated in some way, these are indicators of a victim story. It is a perspective, and this information can be adjusted so that we can create optimal conditions for our future experiences. So, if you are ready to move from the victim to the creator, go ahead and lay down. Get comfortable. If you have an eye mask, pull it down, or just close your eyes gently. And place your hands by your side or rest them on your belly. Now, as you gently close your eyes down, bring your attention into this present moment. Breathe softly through your nose. Allow all of your attention to rest on your nostrils and the sensation of the air as it moves in and out of your nose. Breathing, noticing the subtle sensations of your chest rising and falling, and the air as it moves in and out of your body. Feeling your body relaxing as it sits here now or lays here now. Feel the earth rise up to hold you and support you. Feeling your body become heavier and heavier as you lay here now. Feeling more and more relaxed. Feeling your feet relaxing and feeling heavy on the floor or bed or wherever they are resting. Feeling your calf muscles become heavy and relaxed. Feel your knees and thighs become heavier and heavier. Feeling more and more relaxed as you lay here now. Feeling your bottom and pelvis relax now. Feeling your lower back releasing and relaxing. Taking your attention up to your middle abdomen and middle back. Feeling more and more relaxed as you lay here now. Feel your chest, your shoulders, and back. Now completely relaxing, feeling heavier and heavier. Your arms and elbows, hands and fingers are relaxing now, feeling heavier and heavier. Feel your throat and neck relaxing, and just allow your jaw to release. Your eyes are soft, and you feel a wave of relaxation now washing over your entire body. Bring your attention to your heart. Feel the energy in your heart. Feel or hear your heart beating. From that heart space, we're going to bend down into a Superman pose. Imagine that you are now down on one knee. You can feel the ground on your hands as your palms are resting on the earth. Imagine you can really feel the hard ground under your hands. Feel the tiny rocks under your fingers. Begin to feel your strength and power building. The energy coming into your hands and feet from the earth. Feel it building in your back and leg muscles. And then, with total ease, see yourself looking up. Raise your right arm and propel yourself up into the atmosphere. Up, up, up you go. Higher and higher. You are moving all the way up to the clouds, up into the sky. You can no longer see the place you were. Flying up, up through the clouds, up, up. Suddenly you break through the clouds to the open space above. The sun shines so brightly upon you. Soak in its light and warmth. Suspended high about the clouds, feeling the warmth from the sun, you can feel yourself being revitalized. A golden ball of light comes from the sun toward you. There is someone inside the ball. And as it gets closer, you recognize that it is you, but an extra shiny version of you. It is your higher self, your soul self, the pure light being that you are, the one that is with you always. But we're just helping you to fully recognize him or her now. The bubble comes all the way over to you and includes you in it. You can completely relax now. You are safe and held in this bubble with your higher self. Your higher source self now directs you to take you back down to see your human self sitting in the room. You move back down through the clouds in the bubble with your source self, down all the way back until you can see your body laying there in the room or wherever you are. Now, from this perspective, inside this bubble, you can not only see your human form sitting there, but you can also see a hologram of what looks like past events behind your physical body. Like you are looking into your own field. You can see clearly the past people, feelings, and events you are still carrying around with you. It's easy to see. Suddenly, your higher source self motions its arm, or what could be perceived as its arm, and another golden ball of light is formed next to ours. In this ball, your higher source self delivers the intention that wherever in your life you feel you have been victimized, whether it has been by one person or a group of people, that is being picked up out of your energetic field now and placed into the golden ball of light. Your higher source self is going to pick out the very first experience of victimization, the very first feeling, the very core one that all others were created from. The very first time that you felt wronged, or like you were bad, or had done something wrong. If you don't see this one, that is fine. Just notice the event or feeling that is most relevant to you at this time. Notice the sensations that arise in your body. And watch it as it is being lifted out of the hologram that is your past and moved into the bubble. Watch it as all images, memories, thoughts, and feelings of that event or personal group of people are now moving out of your field and are now standing in the second ball of light. As you look upon the people who have wronged you or hurt you in some way, your higher source self suddenly puts its hand on your heart and another on your back. Breathe in deeply, feeling an incredible surge of loving energy. Looking again at the others, you can see them in a new light. As human beings doing the very best they could at the time, as people who were also suffering, as people who were perhaps also in pain, as people who didn't know any better at the time, or who didn't have the awareness, intelligence, or will to do better. They too were suffering. In this space right now, at this moment, it is time to forgive them, releasing this burden you have been carrying and creating from. Release your resistance to holding that energy within you. It is only heavy on your shoulders, weighing you down. It is time to let it go and let your higher self support you and hold you in this process. Look at them. Find compassion in your heart and say to them, I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. I forgive you. Let that baggage go. You are not the same person you were then. Surrender the feeling of being a victim. Surrender your blame, your shame. Surrender any pronouns attached to these feelings of blame or shame or victimization. And right now, I want you to visualize that this is waves of energy that are vibrating off of your body. Surrender and be released. Surrender and be transformed by the bubble you are standing in. Allow these waves of energy to vibrate off of your body, to fully let go, to fully release, to fully transform. And as these waves move beyond the bubble, they transform into a whole new energy, into a creator energy, carrying unresolved feelings of being hurt will only recreate versions of that in your future. Giving your language ownership of the situation will only recreate versions of that in the future. It is time to let it go. Everything that has happened to us has not come to hurt us. The pain has not come to hurt us. It has come to heal us. To heal us and to help us. They were there to teach us how to heal, to teach us how to love. They were there to help us have a deeper understanding of who we really are and how we are beyond a physical being. How can you know what real love is, what real compassion is, if you have never experienced its opposite? You now know how to love. You now know what it feels like to be given kindness, to have compassion, because you have experienced the opposite. Right now, in this moment, turn all of that pain around. Turn it around and see it for what it really is. It's an opportunity for you to go deeper. For you to be more. For you to feel more. For you to love more. For you to receive more. for you to know more. Now I want you to repeat after me. I forgive you. I forgive you. I let you go. I let you go. I let you go. I bless you and 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 I let you go. You are freed from my field. You are freed from my field. We release this burden and cast this burden out with the light of the Creator. You are released. It is done, it is done, it is done. And so it is. Your higher source self now opens a tube of light above their bubble, and the light comes from the Creator. The light from the Creator shines brightly into that space, transforming and morphing them into their most divine state. You thank them for the lessons and bless them and send them on their way. Now, shiny and new, they float out of the bubble and drift off, floating further and further away until they disappear completely. We free ourselves now also. Put your hands on your heart and repeat after me. I forgive you. 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 Still with your hand on your heart, repeat after me. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. See the energy being released and transformed by the bubble you were standing in. Now your higher source self takes you as a child out of the field of the past and places you into the bubble. This is the inner child at the age of when the feelings of being a victim began. When you felt particularly wronged or emotionally tortured or treated badly in some way. Even when you intellectually knew that your child self hasn't done anything to be treated badly. Our humanness has tendencies to blame or shame ourselves for what we have experienced. Also, we carry anger and frustration into our future because this child has been repressed. So right now, at this moment, we love and forgive ourselves. Look into the eyes of your inner child and repeat, I love you. 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 You pick her up and hold him tightly in your arms. You realize that you too were doing the best you could at the time. You too were not aware of anything else. Tell them how magnificent they are and how they have nothing to fear. Say all the things that you need to say. Make a promise to them now as your adult self to always keep them safe and protected. Let them know you set solid boundaries now. You say no when you need to, and you keep them safe. Look into their beautiful little eyes and tell them they are good enough. They were born good enough. They're worthy of love. They're worthy of abundance. Hug, cuddle, and hold your inner child and deeply love them. You no longer need to continue to create a life with pain from the past. As a quantum being, you are able to perform miracles. Change your perspective, rewrite history, and affect the future. It can all happen with intention and belief. Right now, in this moment, your higher source self surrounds both of you with their intent causing a wave of healing to wash over the hologram of your past, washing away all feelings of victimization, washing away all feelings of blame, washing away all feelings of shame, washing away all feelings of frustration, anger, and sadness, washing it away. A massive wave of healing gets into all aspects and all levels and washes everything that is dysfunctional or heavy or unnecessary away. It was all simply information. The events may still have occurred, however, the perspective that you received is now different. The lines of time are now changed. You've followed the path of light. As you look forward, you can now see that in front of you, human body lines the path of the future, and now also rearranging themselves. As you hold your inner child and your higher self holds you, you know that you are supported. You no longer need to create your life from the life of the victim. That life is gone and a new reality is forming. You are the creator. There is a feeling of relief and excitement as new opportunities and pathways are created. Watch as the new pathways are being formed in front of your physical body. New paths of purpose, fulfillment, meaning, and love are being carved. We will allow a few minutes for all of this to settle into place. You are now lowered by your higher self back into your physical body. Your inner child goes deep within your heart, and you tell your inner child that you love them, that they are worthy of having a wonderful, bliss-filled life, and that they are good enough. Your higher source self stands behind you with the hands on your shoulders. back in your physical body now, bringing your attention all the way back into your physical body as it lays here now. Take a few deep breaths. Become aware of your chest rising and falling. Become aware of the space you are sitting or lying in. Feeling your fingers and toes. Wiggling them just a little. I will count back from 10 to 1. With each number, you will feel more and more present in your body. 10, 9, 8, feeling more and more present in your body now, relaxed and happy. 7, 6, wiggling your fingers and toes. Bring your attention all the way back into your body. 5, 4, 3, take a deep cleansing breath. 2, 1. When you're ready, gently open your eyes. Or if you are listening to this at bedtime, go ahead and drift off into the most wonderful, peaceful sleep that you've ever experienced.